Crying emoji in the chats. Crying emojis in the chats. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Doody back again with another video. Today I decided I am going to respond or react to DSP's recent video that he posted early this morning or late last night, whatever, depending on what time zone you're in, where our boy Phil set out the BegAlert to his fans and to his viewers and to his pay pigs, essentially crying poor mouth again. Our boy Phil has been struggling recently with low tips, and as we all know, our boy Phil needs those tips to pay his bills, his electric bill, his cable bill, his internet bill, his taxes, his back taxes, his groceries, Jasper's pet supplies. We all know the spiel. We know exactly what our boy Phil needs his money for. The reason why I wanted to make this video is because it's nothing different. It's pretty much the same spiel. It seems like it's becoming a weekly occurrence with our boy the day before he goes on his day off. Usually that Sunday night, Monday morning, before Tuesday, where he puts a BegAlert out there to his viewers asking for money and tips, because lo and behold, something happened, some rare instance, some unexplained phenomenon, something that happened that Jupiter got too close to Mars, whatever the hell excuse he likes to conjure up and use for his begging. But it seems now to be a recurring issue every week. He did it last week and he did it the week before. And I just wanted to share the video, provide some commentary, and then kind of give a little comparison of what he's been saying week to week and how it's becoming a pretty pathetic pattern for our boy DSP. So, the other issue I wanted to talk about also is the whole John Rambo Howard reaction video, where he's constantly talking and mentioning, I didn't monetize it. I didn't monetize the video. I didn't monetize the video. And how, yes, although he may have not monetized for ads, we all know that he did receive super chats and he received tips for it. But a little thing that I'm noticing is that he's monetizing that event now by talking about it, by keep mentioning and saying that he didn't monetize it. But what he was expecting was some type of big outpouring of support the day after and the day after that, and it seems like he's not getting it. So let's play the video and then we'll get into it. It's a short video. It's a little over 3 minutes, and then I'll provide my commentary, folks.
Hey everyone, Phil here with a very quick video, only because I'm in a weird situation right now that normally would never happen like this. Allow me to explain. Currently, I know a lot of you are catching up and or still watching the live react event where I reacted to the John Rambo and Howard video from.
Like I stated before, this isn't a unique event. He did this last week where he had to put a call out for his viewers to give him tips.
2015, because of the nature of that project being meaningful and special to me, and the subject matter of that react actually being that those guys felt that I had monetized them over the years unfairly. I didn't monetize the entire project at all. The only times that I monetized anything that entire day when I did a 12-hour marathon was the pre-stream and a Feasting with the King video. Sadly, that didn't really do much. So effectively, that was kind of a dead day for me when it comes to business, which is fine. I was expecting that. But
you got $62 in tips, and you got several super chats that you didn't mention. I actually got a bunch of super chats. So to say you didn't monetize this or get any money is a lie, Phil. No one's buying that. Yeah, you didn't put ads on these videos. You didn't get your $3 that you would have made in ad revenue. But you did make money. And, you're spilling this lie about how you couldn't shut off super chats and you couldn't shut off super thanks for that day during that because you would lose your partnership is a complete lie. You can actually, anyone that's partnered with YouTube, there's a section specifically for super chats and super thanks where it's just a button where you click it and you can turn it off and on. And it's instant. It doesn't take 2 days. It doesn't take 3 days to kind of kick everything back up. No, it's instant. So he could have shut off super chats and super thanks for that video. And he actually, if he wanted to, he could have went back in, turned it on for Feasting for the King and his podcast, and then shut it off for the React content. He's just lying, and that's why no one buys it. And that's why no one believes the dumbass, and that's why I'm here making a video about this.
Today, what I was hoping is that there would be a rallying on my streams of people to come and support, and it didn't happen. In fact,
okay, so right here, he's essentially admitting that he's basically admitting that having no tip go for the Rambo stream was a publicity stunt to get more support, and it backfired. That's essentially what our boy Phil is saying. He's saying that, okay, he demonetized and didn't get ad revenue for these videos, hoping that that was some type of gesture or olive branch that would hopefully garner a huge rallying the next day. So his intentions were, okay, I may lose ad revenue and may lose some tips and super chats on Saturday, but I'm going to make way more on Sunday and Monday because of this gesture. So yet again, Phil is trying to find another way to monetize his friendship with John Rambo and Howard. And it's despicable. It's so despicable, Phil. Why do you have to keep talking about money? Why do you have to keep... No one buys it. No one buys it, Phil. You're so full of shit. No one buys it. And you know what annoys me the most is, you know what? I would have preferred you just said, hey, you know what? I'm monetizing this because I need the money. I'm going to monetize it. Give me super chats. Give me tips because I got to pay my bills. I'd rather have you had said that for Saturday and just monetize it than this crap. Hearing you for 2 weeks saying you're not going to monetize it, you're not going to monetize it, you're not going to monetize. Hey, look at me, everyone. I didn't monetize it. Oh, but by the way, I need you to give me extra tips and extra super chats and extra supports on Sunday and Monday. That's essentially what you're doing. And it's despicable, Phil. It's so despicable. That's why people do not like you. That's why people spend hours and hours a day following you, recording your content, posting your content, making fun of you on Reddit. That's why there's a huge community on Reddit laughing at you right now, because you're pathetic. You're just a terrible person, dude. You're just a terrible person. And that's how it comes off. That's how all of this comes off. So last night when I got the alert that you posted this video, I woke up and made sure that I was going to clip it and post it because it's despicable. It's despicable, Phil. And I expected that. I had expected you to make another video like this. That's why I was up monitoring my phone to see if you were going to post this. And of course, you never fail, Phil. You never fail. You're stuck on level 1, Phil, just like Keemstar said. And you think you're so slick, and you think, oh, no one's going to... No, I'm playing 4D chess. No one's going to expose me for what I'm doing. You're so transparent. It's disgusting. Anyway, let's keep going.
today was an abnormally slow day, even for a weekend, and I'm kind of in a hard spot now, and here's why. Number one, Tuesday's my day off, and on Tuesdays, when I have my day off, I use tips that I raised over the previous weekend to pay for things like groceries, and if I have one meal out with my wife or any errands we need to run and afford. And with a slow weekend, this is going to be a problem. Now, in addition to that, later on this week, there's a special situation because guess what? There's new games coming out this week. I have to buy 2 of them, the Quarry and Mario Strikers Battle League. In addition to all of that going on, there's 2 large bills coming up that I have to pay this week. So anything that I had saved up in excess is gone, and I don't have those funds, okay? So all that being said, yes, I'm appealing to you for a little bit of help if you could. If you can tip me over the next day before my day off on Tuesday, that would be stupendous. Or if you want to help out with the cost of those games coming out later this week, I would absolutely appreciate it if anyone out there wanted to buy some credits for the PlayStation Network or Xbox Live or the Nintendo Store, because Mario Strikers Battle League is exclusively on Switch. You see?
Okay, so not only is Phil begging for money, he's now begging for people to give him credits to the Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo stores. I don't know what pisses me off the most. The fact that he constantly begs people for money, or the fact that he calls himself, he calls what he does a business, but yet refuses to take any risk whatsoever. We hear it constant with this man, where he talks about he's afraid to pay $60 or $70 for a game because he's worried it's going to bomb and not make the money that he's going to get. Phil, you claim that you went to college and got a business degree. Capitalism, businesses, all thrive on one common theme, and that's called risk. You take a risk when you start a business, hoping that the reward will pay out. You take a risk when you buy video games and stream them, hoping that your tips and your contributions would exceed the amount you paid for the game. You take risks. You take risks not working a 9-to-5 and getting a steady paycheck every month, every week, because you hope that your streaming career would. The risk of being a streamer pays off. It's called risk, Phil. And if you run a business, you always encounter risk. Every business. No business is immune to it. It's something that comes with the territory. And it pisses me the fuck off that you refuse to take any risks. Because of course, you're more than happy to accept all of the reward. Risk, reward. Those are two business concepts that go hand in hand, and you refuse to accept any risk but want all the reward. Now, what I would challenge you is that if you do get money for those games, someone drops you a code or something like that to pay for the games, well, I would challenge you to do this. I would challenge you to be honest up front and say, hey, I got someone bought the game for me. And you know what? If this goes well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give some of that money to charity. Or I'm going to do a members only raffle where they can get a gift card of some sort. Maybe give them a $30 PSN, a $30 Amazon gift card, something to show that you're appreciative. But no, you're not going to do that. You're never going to do that because you're a greedy pig. You're a greedy, disgusting pig. And that's the reason why, ultimately, I wish you fail, Phil. I don't think I've ever said that about a business. Even businesses where I don't agree philosophically with them, say they support a cause or something like that. I'm a capitalist, and I honestly believe that within capitalism, you need successful businesses to allow capitalism to flourish. Capitalism and our system of government, our freedoms, are intertwined. So wishing businesses to fail hurts capitalism and ultimately hurts freedom. That's my personal belief when it comes to capitalism and our form of government and our freedoms. So I really never wish for any business to not succeed, except for you, Phil. I pray and wish that you fail miserably because of the type of person you are, the greed that encompasses you. You know, I actually spent 13 hours going through your John Rambo and Howard reaction video, and I've actually watched the original video. And all I heard was just excuses. All I heard was you blaming Howard for the situation. Essentially, that was the running theme. It's all Howard's fault. He poisoned Rambo against you. And it was all Howard's fault. And yeah, you made some mistakes, but you've grown from these mistakes. Yeah, that's essentially the running theme in your reaction video, Phil. You know the running reaction that I got out of that? You were a terrible friend. You're still a terrible person. And all you care about is money. And this video right here clearly shows that all you do is care about money. Care about money. Someone posed a question to me a while back ago and said, if there were two piles, one pile that had $10 million on your left hand side and another pile that had a friend, and both of them were on fire, and you can only save one of them, who would you save? Now, of course, me, I said friend, and yeah, that $10 million is a lot of money. And you look at that, and naturally your your cardinal nature within you actually, starts thinking twice about those decisions. But like most decent human beings, they would say, no, I would save a life. I would save a life because a life is more precious than any amount of money, honestly. And then the questions get, tougher, and essentially it's, what if there's $100 million and say it's your pet? Or let's say there's $1 billion and then there's, a loved one that may be sick or has cancer. It's these physiological questions that you have to think about, And I hope as a person, I would say I would save the person versus the money in any given situation. And I'm pretty positive that I would, just because I believe life is precious. Every life. I mean, even yours, Phil. Even yours. As a miserable, terrible person you are, your life still is worth something, Phil. Sadly, though, I try to give people the benefit of the doubt, and I hope that they would feel the same way. But when I think about you, Phil, I have doubts. I have doubts that you're the type of person that would, ultimately pick the right thing to do. Just because of your behavior, just because of your nature, just because of how you dwell on money so much. Just the love you have for money, which is disgusting. It's just disgusting, Phil. So when you ask, why do people spend so much time following you and talking about you and making videos about that, I could talk about why I do it. I do it because I hope someone would look at that and say, wow, this person is terrible. I hope I'm never that. I hope I never become that person. That's ultimately what it is. And that's why I do it, Phil. Okay, let's get back to the video.
Any of that would help right now. And anything appreciated. If you are going to get those credits, by the way, all you got to do is email me the digital code so I can redeem it and get the credits and for my consoles. But in particular, maybe you're someone who doesn't attend the streams and you're liking the content right now. You're appreciating the fact that I did that react and I didn't monetize it. What you can do is tip me by looking at the description of this video. It has the link in it that you can just click on. You can send a tip if you want to help out right now. Okay, if not, if you're someone who attends the live streams, hopefully I'll see you on stream tomorrow, and hopefully you can help out that way as well. All right, guys? Thanks so much. I'm not asking for anything crazy beyond your means or anything like that. I'm just saying right now it's a unique circumstance. How often do I do a marathon that's not monetized? And it put me in a bad way right now, and I would really appreciate any help to get out of it. Now, one final thing. I don't give a shit about what the trolls say, what idiots on Reddit say. You can make up whatever you want. You can make fun of me, whatever you want. All right? I do what I love for a living. People appreciate it. And I'm honest and transparent with my viewers that if I need a little bit of help, I'm going to let them know. I have the right to ask. I do.
Okay, so first of all, he claims to not care about what the trolls or detractors say, yet he mentions it on this video, and he constantly does. So he actually does care. Secondly, I've noticed a little pattern with him where he starts mentioning Reddit, and he tells people, oh yeah, come to my videos, I'm more than happy for you to come to my videos because you give me views. That tells me, Phil, that you love it. You love this type of crap. You love this attention. You're just like Boogie. Boogie 298 is the same exact way. He doesn't care whether it's negative or positive attention as long as he gets attention. You love this attention. And more than loving the attention is you love the ad revenue. You love the views that you get. You hope that if you get 2,500, 3,000, 4,000 people coming to see your video, that would somehow bump you in the algorithm, and you would get more exposure, and more people would see your videos and probably give you more tips or super chats or whatever, Phil. So that's disgusting. And you're again, you're a lover of money. And you're sad. You live such a sad existence, Phil. And I pity you. And I feel sorry for your wife having to live with such a disgusting, greedy person like yourself, Phil. So, all right, it's only a few more seconds left, so let's see what this pig has to say.
And if you don't like that, tough shit. I don't care about you. You're not anyone important to me, so why would I give a crap, right? If you don't like that, tough shit. I'm going to let them know. I have the right to ask. I do. And if you don't like that...
Oh, that was the other point. I have the right to ask. Phil, you have the right to ask people for money. Really, Phil? Really, Phil? You have the right to ask people for money. Yet again, another fine example why people troll you and hate you and make videos of you and mock you and see you as such a lowlife. You have the right to be in other people, to put your hands in other people's pockets, especially with the recession, with inflation, with the economy the way it's being, with gas prices in some areas almost hitting $9 to $10 a gallon. You have the right to put your hands in people's pockets and ask for money. Phil, if you need money, get a goddamn job.
Tough shit. I don't care about you. You're not anyone important to me, so why would I give a crap, right? So go ahead and post this all over Reddit and everywhere you want. Post it to / / up your ass / beggars, losers, choosers, whatever you want. I don't care. You're a bunch of immature idiots, and have fun trying to make fun of the video. All you do is bring me views. You help.
We're immature, yet you're the one making a video at 3 o'clock in the morning begging people for money. Yet we're the idiots. That doesn't compute, pimp. That doesn't compute. So anyway.
Help the channel every time that you post it there. I don't care. All right, guys. Thanks so much. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. And thanks in advance for any help. Peace out.
Okay. So lastly, the last thing I want to say of this video is that I'm hoping anyone that actually contributes to Phil is actually watching this video. I'm putting out a... this message is for you guys. So, I mean, I don't like to tell people how to spend their money. If you want to spend your money on Phil, so be it. Have fun, you know. Go ahead and do it. But I challenge you to look at this man and look at his body of work and look at his character and say to yourself, is this someone that you want to support? Is this someone that you want to take your hard-earned money and give it to? Phil's never going to change as a person unless he gets a reality check. And if you people that keep supporting him continue supporting him, he's never going to have that reality check. He's going to keep doing what he's doing. It's just like a child. If you don't reprimand a child for poor behavior, they will continue the poor behavior. And sadly, our boy Phil here has something went wrong in his childhood where he's stuck. And he needs to be pushed out of that mindset. And the only way to do it is for you guys that support him and continue allowing him being the terrible person that he is, say, I'm no longer supporting this and put an end to it. And hopefully he can grow up and become a decent or semi-decent contributing member to the society. Ultimately I blame Phil. This is Phil's fault. But you guys that keep contributing to him and allowing him to continue with this behavior, you're partly at a fault as well. So I challenge you to really take a look at yourself and take a look at this man and his constant berating of you guys, and yet begging and asking you to support him. Really take a look at that and say to yourself, do I really want to be attached to this person? Do you want to be attached to this person? And right now you are. And you're made fun of. You're looked at as something below normal human decency, pimps. So honestly, I'm putting a challenge out there to anyone that supports Phil. Take a look at it. Take a look at our videos. I mean, take a look at what he does. Take a look at his behavior, and just honestly ask yourself, is this something that you support? And if you do, all right, keep going. Keep supporting the guy. But if you don't, find someone that is worth following, that's worth paying and streaming and enjoying. There are thousands of options out there, pimps. And I know you can do better than Phil. All right, I'm out.